everyone, I'm Dr. Ahmadiyyah Shakur. Many of us have been keeping up with the story and the details of what happened during the kidnapping over in Mexico. So now some interesting news has surfaced. Supposedly, the cartels wrote a letter apologizing for what happened and even snitching on those who were responsible. So let's get into it. So here's a recap. Latavia McGee, Eric Williams, Shaheed Woodard, and Zindell Brown, along with another woman, a fifth person that we didn't know about at first, by the name of Cheryl Orange, and she goes by the nickname of Red. They all traveled to Mexico so that Latavia could get this cosmetic procedure. Now, Cheryl, or Red, she ended up getting out of the vehicle right before they crossed the border because she realized she didn't have her documents. Okay, so there was also some speculation. People were just making up all kinds of rumors and lies and saying that they didn't really go there for a cosmetic procedure. But we have the proof that that's why they went. Pay attention. So first of all, some people were lying in the comments and saying that they don't perform surgical procedures for cosmetics in Matamoros, that you have to go to Tijuana. Well, that's not true. There was just a simple Google search that showed there's numerous plastic surgeons in Matamoros. And also, not only that, a TikToker by the name of Karina Worldwide, shout out to her. She actually was in touch with Zindell Brown's sister, and she got some of the information and proof. And as you can see on the screen, there's a text message or texting back and forth between Latavia and the medical facility, where she told them she was lost in Mexico, and they actually sent her the map, giving her the address and asking if she was using a GPS. So this is absolutely why they went there. Also, it is important to note that Latavia had posted on her social media that she was going there, and also her daughter had posted that her mother was going to get this procedure. So they weren't there to smuggle drugs, as some people chose to lie and say. Pay attention. The Scorpions, which is an armed department of the Gulf Cartel, actually sent an apology letter to law enforcement today. Okay, basically saying that they wanted to apologize to the family of the woman who was deleted, the innocent passerby. She was 33 years old. Her name is Irayli Pablo Servando. So they apologized to her family. They apologized to the households and the people of Matamoros. They basically also turned in the 5 people. They sent a picture attached to the letter of 5 people face down. And they said these are the people responsible, and that they've always acted outside of their own discipline, and that they had a lack of discipline and had poor decision making. It's basically what they said. But you know who they didn't apologize to? I didn't see anything about them apologizing, or from any of the reports that I read, at least, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see anywhere where they apologized to the victims that they actually kidnapped and to the families of the 2 that they deleted. That's what I didn't see. I'm going to read an excerpt from the letter that was sent to law enforcement. They say, "We have decided to turn over those who were directly involved and responsible in the events, who at all times acted under their own decision-making and lack of discipline. Those individuals had gone against the cartel's rules, which include respecting the life and the well-being of the innocent." And so they turned these 5 people over. Now, the question is, when have they ever respected the lives of anyone, let alone the innocent? I'm sorry, I beg to differ. I think that the reason they're turning them in and they're sending this letter of apology is simply because they don't want to be labeled as terrorists. And also, this is bad for business. That's what it seems like to me. But another question I have is, out of those 5 people that they turned in, where's that big guy, the heavyset dude who was dragging the bodies, okay, onto the truck? Where is he? I don't see him. They're not going to turn him over? Okay, please make that make sense. But at the end of the day, this should serve as a cautionary tale for anyone traveling abroad. Do your due diligence and your research, but also let us remember how many people who don't like people who look like me came on the post accusing these people of being drug distributors, smugglers, and all of that, digging up their backgrounds and criminal history, and definitely attempting to demonize and vilify them without giving them so much as the benefit of the doubt. And they've been proven wrong yet again. This is absolutely what they do. We should remember that, because you see, there are some people, no matter what we do, how hard we work, how good we are, how humane we behave, and how much we are so forgiving, they will absolutely never like people who look like us. Pay attention.